Hi, welcome to 321 Connection. I am here with Iris Mehler. We will be talking about 1 in 6 support and also to Moms No Fluff. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Luke. I'm so happy that you invited me.
What is 1 in 6 support and what do you do?
So 1 in 6 Support is a nonprofit organization that supports families of children with disabilities.
Okay.
We try to give parents the emotional and practical support that they need in order to better serve their children. So if the parent is well supported, they can more easily support their child and provide all the services and connections that the child needs to flourish.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing this for?
So 1 in 6 Support, the first support group in Michigan started 3.5 years ago. And
Wow.
we started with only 2 families. And now we have 900 families in 1 in 6 Support. So we're very happy to be able to support those individuals, but also to continue our important work. We needed the help of our community because as of now, we offer all of our services to all the families absolutely for free. All of our support groups, support sessions, events for families, events for the parents, all of those are provided to everybody for free. And we are asking the community to support this very important mission because nobody wants to be isolated or be alone.
What kinds of service and support do you provide to families?
So we have individual connections with the families in which we can consult and support them individually.
Okay.
Our main offering is actually support groups in which a group of parents are getting together and they can use an advice and story sharing with each other and get resources from other parents who are walking that same journey with them.
Wow.
We also have a durable medical equipment exchange that is for children. So if a family has a child with a disability, they can borrow a wheelchair or a toilet seat or maybe a stander or a walker and exchange it when the child outgrows that piece of equipment. Because for many families, those pieces of equipment are very expensive and sometimes hard to get insurance to pay for them. And we have one event that is really dear to my heart that is happening actually this Friday, which is a Mother's Day event celebrating all moms of children with disabilities by providing care to the caregiver. So we are bringing a bunch of care professionals like hairdressers and makeup artists and massage therapists and professional photographers, etc., etc. And we let them care for the parents in our group.
Wow.
And we also have a very big community-wide event that is called the Abilities Parade, in which we celebrate people of all abilities and put the emphasis on their skills and abilities rather than their disability. And we want to make sure that we basically create an opportunity for disability visibility so the community at large can get an opportunity to celebrate all of its members. And this is coming up on September 19th. And I'm very excited and happy about that event because it's going to be just an amazing get-together for the community as a whole.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm hoping I'd like to see this on September 19th.
Yes.
Yes, I'd like to come down.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yes. What news do you have to share right now?
Okay, so our biggest news is that this weekend, between May 8th and May 12th, we are launching a big crowdfunding campaign with the hopes that our community can really help us sponsor all of our activities and launch us into another year of operating in Michigan and beyond, and help us reach as many families as we can. whether it's families with a newborn child or a family that had just received a new diagnosis. And sometimes those are parents of older children that just never got the support or connection with services that their family can benefit from. So through this campaign, we are hoping that community members can help share the story of 1 in 6 support and why it's important to support the families, and some of our success stories and ways that they benefited from our organization. And hopefully that would help people that want to donate money and are looking for worthy cause to donate money to, that they would learn about us and why our activity is so important and beneficial to the families.
Wow. I also have a question for you.
Yes.
So I'm about to have 4 kids in my family.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone on a podcast that has 4 kids in their family?
Well, first of all, I would congratulate them, because it's every child, a family has is a big blessing.
Okay.
And I would encourage them to share what their experience with their children is, whether their children have a disability or if they're typical, just to share their stories. Because when we share our stories, both our successes and our challenges, we are giving other families information and knowledge. And you never know what can help another individual. But the life journey with children is never very, maybe a linear straight line, right? You have all of those ups and downs, and some things are very easy and others might be very challenging. So sharing your story with other people is always helpful to the community as a whole. You know that they say that it takes a village to raise a child, right? Have you heard that before? So this is, I think, how we participate in that, is by sharing stories.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I do something similar like that too, where I do storytelling for a podcast.
Yes.
And I have an Instagram account, I have a Facebook account, and a YouTube channel. If you look up 321 Connection, it's on there.
Yes.
But the podcast is called 321 What's the Story?
Yes, and this is what I feel is so beautiful about you being here today.
Yes.
And about your work, because your work is all about sharing people's stories.
Yes.
So you're actually maybe a manifestation of what I just said. You're helping people share their stories, and you're giving them a platform through which they can share. So that's very cool. Look, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your advice.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, how can you design this campaign so families don't have to donate? Why is that important?
Mm-hmm. So many of the families we serve through 1 in 6 support really don't have the financial ability to become donors or sponsors of our organization. This is exactly the reason why all of our services are provided to the families for free. So we designed a campaign in which those families are only asked to share their stories with their network and explain to other people why supporting families is so important. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, you should support the child with a disability, which is a noble and important cause. But through supporting the families and putting the oxygen mask on the parent first, we're letting the parent be much more effective in caring and supporting their child. So this campaign is meant to help families share their stories without having a burden of financially kind of contributing to the campaign. If they want to, they are welcome to contribute, and if they can contribute. But otherwise, all they need to do is help share the story of the organization and why 1 in 6 support is important to them.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I also have another question for you.
Yes, please.
So, what is your story, and how did you start a podcast?
Okay, so the podcast started as a combination of effort between my co-host, whose name is Alma Schneider,
Okay.
and Alma and I decided that we'll share our stories as parents and professionals working in the field of disabilities. We would share our experiences, good and bad, with everybody else that has a child with a disability and with the community at large, so other people can learn from our personal experience and professional experience. And our different podcast episodes talk about different aspects of raising our children, whether it's something very simple like making a meal plan for the family when you're super busy, finding the silver lining in our new situation, or something that is very important in terms of how to communicate with people who are nonverbal. So different episodes talk about different topics, and sometimes we have guest speakers that share their expertise. For example, we had a speaker who spoke about dyslexia, and the whole episode was just dedicated to that topic specifically.
Wow. I'm really happy that you started a podcast.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now we're two podcasters sitting
Yes.
here together.